Good afternoon, everyone, and sorry to be late. I'll just start with a couple of announcements before we take questions. The United States has long known that Moscow utilizes a vast collection of tools, including malign influence campaigns and cyber activities, to undermine the interests of the United States, our democratic institutions, and those of our allies. We've seen them do that over many years, both here and abroad. And today, in concert with the Department of Justice and the Department of Treasury, we are revealing the latest actions by the Kremlin to attempt to undermine our democratic institutions. According to information made public today by the Department of Justice, we now know that RT, formerly known as Russia Today, has moved beyond being simply a media organization. We know that RT has contracted with a private company to pay unwitting Americans millions of dollars to carry the Kremlin's message to influence the U.S. elections and undermine democracy. RT's leadership has created and directed this enterprise. Because of this development, the Department of State is taking 3 concrete actions today to protect the integrity of our democratic institutions. First, we are announcing a new policy to restrict visa issuance to certain individuals who, acting on behalf of Kremlin-supported media organizations, use those organizations as cover for covert activities and are responsible for or complicit in these malign efforts. Consistent with U.S. law, visa information is confidential, and the Department is not at liberty to name these specific individuals. Second, the Department has designated the operational presence of Rossiya Segodnya and its subsidiaries RIA Novosti, TV Novosti, Ruptly, and Sputnik as foreign missions, as they are effectively controlled by the government of the Russian Federation. As Foreign Missions Act designated entities, they will be required to notify the Department of all personnel working in the United States and disclose all real property they hold. Finally, the Department is announcing a Rewards for Justice offer to seek information on potential foreign efforts to interfere in U.S. elections, including by organizations such as Rodit, also known as Russian Angry Hackers Did It, which has previously engaged in covert election interference, influence abroad, and poses a threat to the 2024 U.S. elections. These actions are in addition to law enforcement actions announced today by the Department of Justice and new sanctions imposed by the Department of Treasury. As Secretary Blinken said in a statement released just moments ago, foreign governments should know that we will not tolerate foreign malign actors intentionally interfering and undermining free and fair elections. The United States will continue to both expose these state-sponsored actors who attempt to undermine our democratic institutions and hold them accountable for those actions.